We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up NVR stock. We're on a price action candle, or we're on a monthly time frame. Price action candle, last candle to the right hand side, is a bullish green doji, so it's indecisive. We got to figure out what's happening in that area, or mark it side by side with the last previous candles in the area. So we do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows. We do have that midpoint. Also adding second level highs. And let's see what's going on. So current price is sitting at 4275.70. Excuse me. Current price sitting at 4160.81. So if price work his way up from that area, we're looking for price to engulf the previous second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh candle in the market, and we're looking for price to head up to 4528.34. And if price work his way down, we're looking for the full engulfment to that previous area of the second last candle, at least a body, and eventually clear out the wicks of 3961.61. And we can see price action right below that midpoint area, and we got to figure out what's going on. So price action, if this market pushes up, market will be still in that trend direction. And the reason why is because right below price, we do have a pattern. Let's draw it out. We do have that first, second, third, fourth, retest one overall. And then the market ran into area of resistance and it came back to retest. And if we receive a pattern here, the market could work its way up. Why? Because if you look at it, we have that midpoint here. Market identified first, second, third, fourth. We have a double bottom. Market came back for a full retest to that previous side. And if we receive that pattern, market's working its way from a double bottom and a retest. Now, if not, and market is rejected at the resistance, market could work its way down. And if it does, it's coming from a pattern at the high. So we do have that overall first, second, third, fourth retest. Market dropped down, so it's a double top. So just paying attention to this area, first, second, third, fourth, double top. Market broke that midpoint. Retest one, came down, retest two. Now, if it doesn't break that midpoint, jump back to the opposite side with the price action candle, market's coming down from a double top in that area. So let me draw it out. We have that first, second, third, and market could push down after that if it doesn't break out that area. Oh, excuse me. First, second, it's a double top and a retest. First, second, third, fourth, retest. And the market could come down from a double top and retest in that area if it doesn't break that resistance. But if it does respect its patterns inside patterns, we know if that market does work its way up. We know it's coming from a double bottom and a retest, but also there's a pattern at this area is trying to form. So it can be trying to form that coming down in red, the first leg, second leg, third leg. Price action still active, but sitting as a bullish green doji. Now, price action can push up further because it still have momentum on that monthly. It can still have momentum on that monthly time frame to push up for that W formation. If not, and it also can push up the following candle. Why? Because that price action candle body is above the previous body and that wick is almost above the previous wick. So it's a 50-50 chance that market could still push up further. But we won't know until we walk down the time frame to see what's really going on, and time will tell when days will come. Walking down to the weekly time frame, price action on the weekly time frame. So price action just broke a midpoint in that area. So we're going to add another SR line within that area so we can see how it's looking. So we have that midpoint stopping at second level lows of that area. So as we walk down, we're going to see if it's identifying as a break and retest or just a whole bunch of bullish green candle for a push. So if that market is respected for that uptrend, we can see that pattern trying to form for that first, second, overall, third leg. Still looking for an engulfment to the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles in the market to push that market up for that W formation. Now, if not, as I said before, we see that double top, overall first, second, third, fourth. Okay, retest 1, retest 2, and market push down. So we have a double top and a double retest at that resistance side if it doesn't break up further. If it doesn't break up, market's coming down. But so far, we do know price second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, the last candle, ninth, the last candle in the market is all consolidating. So we're looking for that market to break out to the top side of this area or to the bottom side to really break out that area. So market just reached the midpoint of that lower part of that midpoint. So we're going to see if it's breaking a retest and to have enough momentum with this candle to still push up, because second last candle did lose a lot of momentum to the downside, and because we have a lot of wick here and with the third and the fourth to last candle as well. So it's identifying that market could be pushing up. So as we walk down further, we'll probably see another W in here. So it's W's inside W's. Walking down to the daily time frame. So here we go. Here go that W I was talking about. First, second, third, and market's trying to push up. There's another W here. First, second, third, fourth. All together, 4 pushes down to that bottom. So that's quadruple bottom that the market's identifying. And for the top side, we can see multiple pushes to that top. Market broke, came back to retest. First, second, third, fourth, retest, and market pushed down. So it's a triple top on the top side. Now, if it doesn't fully break this midpoint, which it did, but if it turns around, market's coming down from a triple top in a retest. But just paying attention to what we see most, we see that market is breaking that midpoint of that area, and we do have that double bottom formation. We do have the break. Now, price action, we all look for the retest, but price action is a doji, so that's definitely a retest, so we'll identify that as we walk down further. So we do know market made it to the other side as a doji, so it's retesting 4-hour time frame, and now we can see it much clearer. So it's a retest with consolidation, that's why it's a doji, and we can see price action is trying to break the second to last candle in the market, which is that doji. So market's in a range until we see that pattern form. But what's happening is that if you look for low price, market's coming from that double bottom, first, second, third, fourth, pushed up. Second last candle is a retest, and price trying to push up out of that. So it's a double bottom and a retest happening. But it's more patterns inside that, because that third last candle is also another structure. So we'll probably see a triple bottom and a retest as we walk down the market. 3-hour time frame. Except triple bottom and a retest, first, second, third, fourth, retest, and market pushed up, retest, and trying to push up again. So it's a triple bottom and a retest as we just talked about on that 4-hour time frame, and we see it on a 3-hour time frame. And price action is in that area, that zone. So price action, a retest at that resistance. So market spiked up, came back down, pushed up, and just hanging out on the top side of that midpoint. So we're going to also put another SR line in that midpoint of that zone, so we can see what's going on as we walk down the time frame. Market is retesting. Looks like a doji, but more like a pin. It's a doji, but a pin up to the top doji. So it's still a weak candle. So it's still identifying that that market's having a hard time breaking that resistance. And we can see that on a 2-hour time frame, because it's side by side with the second last candle. And we can see that structure that's trying to form now. So we have that market. So market's getting gappy, choppy. So think about it as market broke, came back to retest. First, second, third, it's trying to push out that area, but still in that area resistance consolidation. Same as a 45-minute time frame, first, second, third, still trying to push, lost a lot of momentum, so it may be reversing to come back down to that midpoint with the following candle. So the candle's looking the same with the 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes as well. Same price action candle being a pin up to the top. So you can see that first, second, third. This pattern's identified, lost a lot of momentum, so it could be coming down from that double top structure if we receive a bearish red candle. Now we're starting to receive a bearish red candles on the 5-minute time frame. So all this is consolidation. So it's getting very, very choppy, but you can see where that market's losing momentum. Spike up, came down, spike up, and market's engulfed, working his way down to at least that midpoint, that area, before headed down to that next level. 1-minute time frame going to be very, very choppy, but we can see that price action lost out of momentum to a downside, identifying that market's going to drop now more, but it can drop down to at least that midpoint before dropping down to the next level, as we said, on a 3-minute time frame. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. NVR. Stalk.